I've been selling products on Amazon for the last 7 years and generated millions in product sales. But the game has completely changed since I started. And honestly, it's easier now than ever to make money with the Amazon FBA space right now because of so many available tools that we have at disposal. So if I had to start all over from scratch today using AI, these are the exact steps I'd follow, and I'm gonna break it all down in this video. Instead of doing everything manually yourself like we used to, you'll see how I can use AI to do all the heavy lifting for me so I can launch and scale faster with much less effort. So let's get into it. First, product research with AI and 2. Now, when it comes to scaling, the product you choose is everything. It determines whether or not you're gonna have enough demand, and be able to make sales in the first place will break past your first $10,000 a month. For example, product A is a Halloween coffee mug. That would never reach $10,000 a month as fast as product B, which would be a boho style kitchen mat, for example. And the reason is because product B is trending and in high demand. And that's why it's super important to know what kind of product you're picking and have a product plan. But if you're still doing product research hoping you'll stumble across one, you're already behind. Most beginners waste weeks scrolling through Amazon, random categories, viral TikTok trends, saturated or seasonal products that really never last. But with the right tools, and if you know what you're looking for, you can cut through all of the noise and shortcut the entire process, save yourself time from giving yourself a real shot hitting a $10,000 a month way faster. Now, I'm gonna share my screen with you guys and break down how I'm using AI to help find potential product markets. Amazon is going to be the main platform where we're going to find potential products as well. We're going to need Data Boss 11 to help us find more product markets and also be able to scrape the data and find the revenue and see the numbers on Amazon itself. We're also going to be using Exploding Topics to look at trends and also ChatGPT as the prompt itself to find potential products. So let's just start there at first. So I built out a prompt that helps me find potential sub niches into these product categories from Amazon. It's very Amazon specific as well. So this is the prompt. I'm asking it to pick a category, and I'm choosing 3 to 5 trending niches. I'm explaining why they're trending as well, who the customer audience is, and I'm making sure that's filtering out generic stuff like water bottles, yoga mats, dog toys, whatever. And I want to make sure it has a significant sale price as well. So this is my prompt that I'm using that I also include into my program as well that's available for my students. So here is the results that we have in the home and kitchen space right here. And I go one category at a time because I don't want to overwhelm it. And I only want to focus on categories I'm really interested in as well. So we have aesthetic countertop organizations. These are trending on TikTok as well. Audiences, women 25 to 45, apartment renters, new homeowners, home decor shoppers. Okay, we got mat pantry canister sets, minimalistic countertop spices, home sense right here. You can see also it brings the demand and strength and competition difficulty. Oil diffusers, reed diffusers, home sense starter kits. I'm not a huge fan of like the oil diffuser markets. Those are usually really saturated. Space saving, micro living, furniture accessories. Rent prices are rising. People are getting smaller apartments. This is for apartment users, college students. End goal is to be compact design and usability. Over washer dryer system shelf, foldable wall mounted drying racks, slim rolling pantry cards for tight spaces, modern pet owner with home integration, right? It's minimalistic food storage bins, hidden litter boxes, specialty kitchen tools, protein packed meals, storage sets, specialty slicers, air fry accessories. Okay. I think my favorite one here that looks really interesting is over washer dryer system shelves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Amazon. I'm going to put over washer dryer shelves, countertop, do shelves. Nice. And then what you're going to see, this box right here, this data, this is Data Boss 11. This is our AI tool that's bringing in all numbers, extracting the numbers to see how much each listing is making on Amazon, how many reviews they have. All right, so we have this one, $120 sale price, 7 reviews, and you're doing $7,000 per month. There's another one, $36,000 a month, and they have 300 reviews, 200 reviews doing $48,000 a month, 73 reviews doing $24,000 a month. That's really awesome as well. Now what we're gonna do is pull the market overview tool, because what I want to see is that there's high demand for the market overall and that there's multiple people doing well in sales here. Okay, let's go over washer dryer shelves, copy. All right, so we see we got a ton of people here. So I put over on here just so I know that it's these shelves that are over the washer dryer. Okay, we got one of this is a shelf here. This looks interesting. It's like a countertop with shelves. Okay, nice. Have that. And they're doing $27,000 a month with only 33 reviews. Then we have the actual counter, over the counter itself. It's the other one I was looking at. 73 reviews with an $89 sale price. they're doing about $27,000 a month. So we have two different products with the same kind of intention, essentially. And if we look at the overall market as a whole, we have $700,000 total revenue, and average reviews is only $319. Average sale price is $88. And the average revenue in the market for each seller is about $17,000. That's awesome. So a very simple item. And we can see here, there's a ton of new people with low reviews that are doing well. So all this guy, two reviews, barely getting started, already doing $6,000 a month. 3 reviews, $7,000 a month. All right, I'll see somebody else doing some more significant numbers. 33 reviews doing $27,000 a month like we just saw. All right, cool, nice. So we just found a market that has high demand, low competition as well. And that was just through ChatGPT, right? And then we can also kind of look at the topic trend or exploding topics as well. Now, if you don't want to pay for exploding topics, you can also just use Google Trends as well and just searching over counter shell. So overhead storage seems to have some kind of a constant trends. I don't see anything dropping. It looks like it has a clipboard as well. So I'm just picking something that's a little bit generic towards the actual market itself. There's definitely consistency and it's growing as well. So anything storage related, shelving related seems to do pretty well. So we've seen that the market has definitely high demand and there's probably no seasonality to it as well. And I think using common sense, you can find that anything with storage and shelving, stuff like that, it's probably going to be year round. Now you've got the right product, but that doesn't matter if you don't have anything that stands out about the product. So creating an avatar or a position for the product, which most people overstep, is something that we're going to get into next. If you want to actually start selling fast and actually attract the right customers, you need to understand your position of your product and think about who is the ideal buyer. The sellers who think like buyers are the ones who actually win. But most Amazon sellers completely skip this. They rush into launching a generic listing that blends in with everyone else, and everyone else wants to get into it and everyone else gets ignored. So instead of guessing what your customer wants, here's how you use AI to actually figure out how to improve your product faster and sell to the right customer. With ChatGPT, what you want to do is build your customer avatar. You want to prompt it to scrape 5 and 1-star reviews and go for the top competitors and take all of that information about the complaints and what works for the product as well, and ask ChatGPT, what are the pain points? What would you do to make the product a little bit better? Add some suggestions. And you can really use ChatGPT as kind of like a person you're conversating with. So I go over and I'll add in, who's my ideal customer? Who's this made for? Is it best for adults and women for XYZ, whatever? And I create a custom avatar and I look for the top 5 improvements for that product. And I see if I can use those for the product and send them to my supplier. Now, sometimes just knowing the positioning of your product for the right audience is all it really takes to break past $10,000 a month. And sometimes you don't even need to make changes to the product. You just need to make better images and messaging better. Take, for example, DC, who joined my program, and within a few weeks, we helped him lock in a winning product and dial in his exact customer avatar, which eventually led to him making $10,000 a month in revenue. Or Kevin C, who came in with 0 experience and made over $30,000 within the first few months from working with us. So if you guys want a full step-by-step on how to actually succeed on Amazon, you want access to the latest strategies, how I'm using AI tools and prompts, and how to optimize my listings as well, then make sure you use the link down below in the description and apply to work with us. Obviously, I can't guarantee anything in that you're going to make the same exact money as everybody else, because I don't know who you are and I don't know your experience. But I'm going based off of my own personal experience and also the experience we have from all of our students in case studies. Now, the next part is going to be finding and negotiating with manufacturers, because that is going to be kind of the other most important side of finding a winning product. Now, you want to go with manufacturers that actually care about the product and care about their own manufacturing. Now, working with the right manufacturer gives you the ability to be able to step back and focus on what actually matters, which is scaling. I've been in the game for over 7 years now, and one of the biggest challenges has always been finding a manufacturer who can work with you in pricing and actually have good quality. The balance between that is very, very unique. Too cheap and you have a bad product, and too expensive and it's just going to hurt your margin. Finding a supplier isn't about getting the lowest price either. It's about somebody who's trustworthy, who still is going to be profitable for you as well. A bad supplier can really ruin your business. They can cut into your margins, send you low quality products that end up to returns and losing money, damaging reviews and your reputation to the product as well, and just add more stress instead of removing workload. So let's break down exactly how to find the right supplier that you can trust and someone who you can work with long-term to help you scale this business to 6 figures or more. Use Alibaba.com to find manufacturers. The first thing you should really filter out is trade assure. This is just their way of protecting themselves. Now, the best way to create an amazing product listing on Amazon is by using some tools like DataBoss 11 and also ChatGPT as well to create the foundation of our listing. So what we can use on DataBoss is something called a reverse ASIN lookup. This is an AI tool that basically takes the information of competitors and then it extracts all the keywords that they're ranking for, so that way we can use them for ourselves. So I did it right here for product overhead shelf. So we can go ahead and we plugged in the ASIN, which is the product identification, which you can get from the listing. Then we made sure that this is an organic search. Then the search volume is going to be 300 searches per month at least. For organic rank, we go from 1 to 30 because this is mostly what's on the first page, and first page is all we care about on Amazon. So you can see here we have about 44 highly relevant keywords right here, and I'm going to export these. Then I'm going to copy all of these keywords here. Then I'm going to send it to my simple ChatGPT prompt. And this AI prompt is fully available for our students inside the program as well. And you can see it's going to generate a highly optimized SEO, Amazon compliant title, bullet points, and description. Let's take a look at what we have. Over washer and dryer shelves, adjustable laundry shelf unit for small spaces. Great title. Create instant laundry room storage. Pain point called out right there. Adjustable fit for most washers and dryers. Great convenience. Heavy duty steel frame and secure organization. Clean, modern aesthetic that elevates your laundry space. So we're not talking about, oh, this is the type of metal we use or the sizing of it or whatever. It's directly talking about customer pain points and what's important to the customer as well, and what problem are we solving as well. That's what's super, super important. So we just had ChatGPT create keyword-rich titles, bullet points that are solving customer pain points. And we just fed it all of these competitor keywords that we got from DataBoss 11 to find the most highly relevant and most search volume keywords that we could be using. Now we can take those same keywords that we just got and use them for our launch campaigns. This is what we're going to do to get eyes on our product and send advertising to our product directly on Amazon, not Facebook, not Google, anything else. So now you've got the product, the supplier, and now the listing. But the next crucial part for scaling past just a couple thousand and getting up to $10,000 a month or more is what makes it easier. Reviews and having a launch strategy. You can have the best product in the world, but what truly drives sales on Amazon is genuine customer reviews. Reviews are what drive Amazon sales. It builds trust. It's what they're looking for on there. Most people read them before they buy, and a lot of other shoppers even check out the bad reviews just to make sure it's actually a product that's legit. So from the start, your number one goal should be getting that social proof as soon as possible. Usually at least 10 to 20 reviews is really good. That's the difference between making $500 a month and $10,000 a month. Without it, your product is going to struggle with low reviews, low sales, and low conversions. So instead of launching blindly and hoping for the best, here's the exact launch strategy you need, and you need to follow from the very start to get a strong result from the get-go. So get 30 reviews as soon as you can. 10 to 20 is the minimum, but 30 is ideal. Use product inserts, email follow-ups, and Amazon Vine to get those reviews as well. Once you get 10 plus reviews, turn on PPC. I recommend usually having a budget between $15 to $20 a day per campaign, and then optimize by putting more of your budget to what's working and to less what's not. The campaigns you want to start with as well are going to be an exact, broad, phrase, automatic targeting, and product targeting as well. What people really mess up on is they keyword stuff and put too many keywords into a single campaign. That's the wrong thing to do. What you want to do is only put 1 to 5 keywords per campaign. That way the budget can be utilized efficiently. All right guys, now you've got the full AI FBA strategy laid out for you and everything you need to launch your own product and start seeing some sales with the help of AI. But if you're serious about moving fast and want a proven framework to follow and something you can do step by step, then click the first link in the description below to work with our team directly. Inside the program, I've helped people like Derek go from $3,000 his first month to $30,000 in a few weeks, and Ethan who went from zero to scaling past $17,000 a month with their Amazon product. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.